Alright, this is going to be my third hunt this week. First one, I forgot my pouch and my pinpointer. That didn't work, and it was like 90-something degrees that day. It was brutally hot. Then I went again another day, and my camera wasn't pointed properly, so I'm coming back to the park where I was on the last hunt. A lot of coins and a lot of old beaver tails, so I'm thinking it hasn't been hunted too hard. So I don't know, I'm going to try to focus today on mid-tone targets, and I'm going to leave some of the coins because there's a place here where I was working the other day. I couldn't dig them all up. The place would look like I took a rototiller to it, so there's like some kind of a spill going on or somebody, but it's all pennies mostly that I found, so don't want to spend the time. I'm going to focus on mid-tones and see if we can find a ring or something. So here we go. I'll be back on the first target. Alright, this one sounds like a good one. So let's hit that pinpoint. That one away. Hit it again. Come on, pinpoint button. There it is. Whew, that's loud. Alright. So it ought to be right there. Here I go again with my camera. On the beach, I don't bend over like this. This short shovel is driving me crazy. But the dirt here is pretty hard. That's why I'm not using my little... Well, that's a soft spot I just hit. But it's pretty hard ground. And I don't even have a good little hand trowel. I'm willing to bet that little round circly thing is our target. That's it. We'll check the hole, but I suspect that was it. Yep. Alright. We'll bag that. Look at that self-closing plug. I do want to say one thing about my new coil. It's a bit heavier than the other one, but it's pretty nice, and I don't hold it up. I just let it lay on the ground and slide it back and forth. I'll probably go through a lot of coil covers, but I tend to scuff a little bit anyways. But this, it's easy to scuff, so. Alright, on to the next. Alright, got another one here. Plugs are popping beautiful today. Whatever it is still down in this hole. Right there. No, but that's like a piece of glass or shell. I don't know. I should be wearing gloves. I found a really nasty piece of glass in here the other day, but I'll show that if I do a wrap up on this hunt. Is that it? Thought it was a pull tab. It's a little shell. It's still in there. Oh, could be good. Could be just something really old, I don't know. Let's try something here. It should be right in that side wall. Alright, the longer this takes, the less likely you're going to see the clip. There it is, somewhere in here. Oh, it's a nickel. Well, that's the tones we're looking for. Don't know how old it is. Can't see small anymore. We'll look at it later, maybe you guys can tell. Anyways, yeah. That's what we're looking for. Gold rings, nickels, and pull tabs. Alright, on to the next. Alright, we've got another one right here. It's a very tight signal. I mean, I used my pinpoint mode and it's a very tight signal. So we'll see. Let's take a look and see, maybe it's near the surface. Of course not. Nothing's near the... Wait a minute. That's my shovel. No, nothing's near the surface of this place. Oh, alright, stop. Alright. Let's check this again. It should be right here. Man, that's hard ground under there. You just can't get through it. It's in the plug. It's right there. Okay. Well, I'm a little disappointed, but at the same time, that's what I'm hunting for. Pull tabs, nickels, and gold rings. We need some gold. Alright, on to the next. Alright, I didn't turn this one on because it didn't sound that great, but it looks like it's a ring, what's left of a ring. Got any stone in it or anything anymore, and it's not super heavy, so I don't know. It's probably junk. Anyways, get that. Alright, it's been quite a while since I turned the camera on. This one sounds pretty good. Do a quick pinpoint. Be a little bit big, but I don't know. I say we dig it. I've had a few little targets that didn't sound too bad, but then they disappeared, and I was next to the chain link fence, so I think that had something to do with it. But this one seems to be a good, solid little mid-tone. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, it's not. It's a pull tab. I thought that was a stone shining at me. I thought we'd done really good, but we got a vintage beaver tail pull tab all rolled up with a sand center. Alright, on to the next one. We got another one here. Right next, that's my other hole that we just dug. This is probably his buddy's pull tab. Or his gold ring. Alright, let's see if we can find something good here. Right in the middle of the bottom of the hole. Still there. There's all kinds of different soil in this place. It's still down there in the bottom of the hole. How about that? Oh, I see, it's something. I see this, but that shouldn't be. That shouldn't be it, but it could be. It's so big. Yep, that's it. It's a big one. Alright. I didn't have my iron discriminate turned up that much, and I guess with the big hole in the middle, it fooled my machine. And me. This, I think, is looks and feels like lead, but it's not. It must be just some shell. There's a lot of shell in here. Alright. On to the next. A high tone. I've been walking over them all day. We're back into the real hard spot. Alright. A high tone. I think that was my watch. It ain't there. It ain't in there. Oh, right in the bottom of the plug. How did I not see that? Are you guys able to see? Getting tired. It's on this side. penny. Could be a little brown dime, but I think that's a penny. Anyways, that's why I haven't been digging them today. It's time consuming. And when you get done, you have a bunch of corroded pennies. So I thought today I would focus myself on mid-tones and see if I couldn't pull a ring out of this park. So far, just that one little junky one that was all smashed. But it was a ring. And it's been a while ago, so I'm maybe due for a second one. Be alright. Back to the mid-tones. Alright. It's hard to find, but there it is. Some kind of little jewelry piece. I don't know what it is. Oh. Well, that's nice. Might be silver. It's kind of heavy. Some kind of a cat. Oh. I'll take it. I don't know if it's bent or it's supposed to be like that. Very interesting. Put him in the bag and go on. Fill in this hole. See if we can get something else before we get chased out of here. It's getting, I think it closes at sunset, so it's just about there. I gotta hurry. Just about ready to hang it up. Got the moon coming up here. I just found another ring. I think it's got a little green heart on it or something. Don't know. Getting too dark to see. Anyways, yeah, that was alright. So we got 2 rings today by leaving the change alone. So interesting. Alright, I'm gonna wrap it up here, fill in my hole, and head on back to the ranch for a roundup, and we'll see just how many old school pull tabs I got out of this joint. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, I'm not really sure where to even start because I haven't put all my clips together, and I did 2 hunts earlier in the week and the video just didn't come out, so I didn't use any of it. This was from the second day that I went out. The first day was total bust. I forgot my pouch and pinpointer. I may go into that in some of the clips if they even come out. But I went to a park, and this thing caught my eye. It's just a little bead. It doesn't even, I don't think it even has a hole in it. It's just a little round plastic red thing. Anyways, what I noticed about this park, there's coins everywhere, and most of these came from one little spot. I had some video of it, but I just ended up deleting all of that. But I got 11 pennies and a dime. But what I did notice was all of the old school pull tabs. Makes me think that the park hasn't really been hunted very much. This is something that I want to bring to everybody's attention, and I don't generally, sometimes I wear gloves, but I don't do a lot of land hunting, but this thing is sharp as can be, and it's got a nice aluminum ring right around the neck, and it sounds great. And if you get to digging, I think I hit it with my shovel to boot, but I mean, yeah, that'll cut you really bad. Anyways, I went back to this place, and something I had never done before. I didn't dig any high tones or the iron low tones, just mid tones, shooting for hopefully a gold ring. And I only found 3 modern pull tabs. Well, this little Pringles thingy or whatever it is, but most of it's all old, and they're very deep, all these targets. I dug 1 high tone. It was a penny. A nickel. Oh, this. If you can see what it says on there, it's Victoria's Secret. This was from the electrolysis video on the previous video, and it cleaned up really well. But you can see it's made out of some kind of junk, and it's got gold plating on it. But yeah, Victoria's Secret, so that must have been spectacular when this let go. Anyways, let me put that off to the side. This is what I came up with. Tons of junk. I mean, absolutely can slaw, little pieces of aluminum, lots of pull tabs, mostly the old style. There was a bunch of them over here on this hunt. I didn't have any modern ones on this day over here, but a bunch of them. I did find 2 rings. They're junk, and they're very similar. Let me turn my camera one out on me. They're like a little double wire. This one had a heart, and this one looked like a little triangle or something. But they were kind of close together, but not real close. So I don't know. Maybe the Girl Scouts gave them out and they lost them. I don't know. I did find this. This is pretty nice. It's 925 stamped right under the ring there. But it's like a Tasmanian tiger or some kind of cat. I don't know. But yeah, that was the find of the day. This little thing, I don't know what it is, like a peep sight maybe from a BB gun. I really don't know. But anyways, yeah, and this big old ring. I may throw that in the electrolysis just to see what's under all that. But yeah, interesting hunt, but only thing I dug, like I say, 1 high tone. I ignored them, and there's a lot of coins there, so I'll probably go back sometime. But where all those pennies were, my gosh, if I'd have dug them all up, it would have looked like I rototilled the area. I mean, it was that many of them. Whether a roll of coins got hit by a lawnmower or something, I have no idea. But there's a lot of coins just in general at this place, so I don't know how much of the video that I shot yesterday is even going to be watchable. Maybe I did a bit much better job than I did on the other 2 because I was more aware of the camera, but I haven't looked at any of it yet, so I'm just trying to shoot a quick little roundup piece here, and I'll probably end up going back at some point, but the surf is going to be up here this weekend. It's supposed to have, they're calling it like 13-foot waves. So I don't know, I may be tempted to go back down to the Treasure Coast and look for some old Spanish stuff. I don't know, it's a 2.5-hour ride each way, which is a lot of behind the wheel time to hunt for a couple hours, and a hotel room's $100. And now it's spring break, so they might even be getting more, I don't know. Anyways, that's it for this, and I appreciate you viewing my videos, and if you like them, then you're not already a subscriber, hit that subscribe button, and hit the like button if you like it. If you don't like it, hit the thumbs down button, but if you do that, I would love for the people that do that to leave a comment on why, so I can fix the problem or remedy it, if I'm able to. Anyways, that's it, and thanks for watching, and we should have an interesting some interesting hunts this week because of the surf and everything, so keep an eye on the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one.